we were going to have to go through with this.
But Dave cannot face the thought of dying, filthy and covered in mud.
I couldn't do it without finding some water, without washing myself off. If I was going to face a judgment, I needed to do it with a clean spirit as well as a clean body.
Dave begins to search for a puddle or a creek to wash up in.
As we fought through some of the underbrush, when we got down there, there wasn't a creek, there wasn't a puddle. There was a flooded forest. Everywhere that we could see, there was water.
This water's gotta be somewhere.
It's an extraordinary discovery. Dave knows that all this water could take them to a river. Dave and Crystal put aside their thoughts of suicide and plunge in.
I got this surge of energy and some anger that made me want to fight through the water.
In the Amazon, rivers are like highways. If this stream leads to one, they might just spot a boat. That is, if any creatures lurking in the water don't get them first.
You have some thoughts about what's in this water. I mean, we thought, of course, there's probably snakes, then caiman, electric eels, piranhas.
Dave's right to worry. Piranhas are aggressive predators that rip into their prey with razor-sharp teeth. If a school of piranha attack, they would tear chunks of flesh off Dave and Crystal. Five hours later, Dave and Crystal are still in one piece, but they've still not hit a river. And in half an hour, it will be nightfall. Then, Crystal sees something. But their senses have tricked them before.
Dave, look!
I thought to myself, I've got to be hallucinating.
I said, David, am I really seeing that? You know, is that really real? And he said it was.
They think they're saved. But to their horror, the boat just keeps heading in the opposite direction.
He didn't wave back at us. It seemed like he was miles away.
They're so weak, they can't make themselves heard over the sound of the engine. Within seconds, the boat will be out of earshot. Using every last ounce of strength, they scream out.
Here! We're here! Help! Help!
Finally, the boatman hears them.
We learned in one split second that we were going to live. I was screaming and crying and just definitely the best moment I've ever had in my life. The sun's setting, the whole sky is bright pink. And Dave and I are just looking at each other, and the tears are just running down both of our faces.
And inexplainable joy, and we just looked at each other and looked up at the sky, essentially, and we're just so thankful to be alive.
Dave and Crystal are incredibly lucky. Their rescuer, a local boatman, chanced on them in a waterway that hardly ever gets used. They find out later that search parties spent 4 days looking for them, but they never even came close to the remote spot where Dave and Crystal ended up. Dave and Crystal never restarted their relationship as a couple. But after their 6-day ordeal, they became even closer as friends. They have both since returned to the Amazon.